Research shows the stress hormones of a caregiver for a child with special needs sit right on par with combat soldiers. Add an interstate move to that, and the anxiety spikes. But Tennessee has actually built a heavily funded support ecosystem specifically designed to partner with your family. The friction comes from the system's structure. It's massive, but it's fragmented across different age brackets, income limits, and specific diagnoses, which often leaves parents frozen, unsure of where to even start. Generic parenting advice won't help you navigate state bureaucracies. You need a precise, chronological map that tells you exactly which trigger to pull at each stage of your child's life. We are going to break down exactly which legal or medical levers you need to pull right now, depending on your child's current age. Navigating this state's resources successfully means trading the exhaustion of trying to do everything yourself for proactive, targeted administrative vigilance. Let's start with the first 3 years of life. This is the most critical window for developmental intervention. This timeline charts the path through the state system, starting here in the age 0-3 segment with Tennessee's Early Intervention System, or TEIS. TEIS is a statewide program that provides physical, occupational, and speech therapies. The barrier to entry for these services is incredibly low. Anyone with a concern, a parent, a doctor, a family member, can make a referral. You do not need an official medical diagnosis to start getting help. The program is built around your family's daily life. Therapies are delivered in the child's natural environment, which means the support comes directly to your home or their daycare. And there is a bypass built in. If your child has a known diagnosis, like Down syndrome or cerebral palsy, they skip the evaluation process entirely and gain automatic eligibility for immediate services. Once enrolled, you will build an Individualized Family Service Plan, or IFSP. An IFSP is a written document that acts as a roadmap for your child's early development. Because you know your child best, your knowledge dictates everything in that plan. In this first stage, your primary objective is rapid connection to the system, rather than waiting for a perfect medical evaluation. When your child turns 3, early intervention ends, and long-term state support begins. Looking back at this timeline, the 3 to 17 age bracket is primarily funded through Medicaid waivers. These waivers are state programs designed to provide long-term care and financial support. The first of the 3 main paths is ECF Choices. This program is specifically for individuals with intellectual or developmental disabilities, and for those with the highest needs, it can provide up to $18,000 in annual funding. The second program is called Choices. This is a completely separate path aimed at individuals who have primarily physical disabilities. The third path is the Katie Beckett waiver. This serves as a lifeline for children with complex medical needs, whose parents make too much money to qualify for standard Medicaid. It bridges that income gap to secure coverage. The financial return on investment for these waivers is massive. They fund improvements like in-home care, safety rails for your stairs, and new power wheelchairs. But state waivers cover only part of the equation. You will need to supplement them with a local network, drawing on specialized schools, parent-to-parent mentoring programs, and financial help like respite vouchers. The bureaucratic effort required to apply for these waivers is undeniably high, but it's directly offset by the physical and financial support they inject into your life. Then comes the legal cliff. The moment your child turns 18, the law transfers all medical, educational, and financial decision-making rights directly to them, regardless of their disability. You instantly lose legal authority over their care. This timeline outlines 2 main legal options to retain that authority. The first is a power of attorney, or POA. A POA allows your child to legally authorize you to make decisions for them, but it strictly requires that they have the mental capacity to understand what they are signing. If they do not have that capacity, the alternative is a conservatorship. A conservatorship is a restrictive court process where a judge grants you decision-making power, and for many families, it is absolutely necessary. Beyond legal authority, there is a severe financial trap in adulthood. If your child inherits money directly, say a $50,000 gift from a grandparent, it will push their personal assets over the strict $2,000 limit set by the government. Hitting that asset limit triggers an immediate disqualification from essential lifelong benefits, including Medicaid and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI. SSI is a monthly federal cash payment for individuals with disabilities. The solution to bypass this barrier is a special needs trust. This is a legal tool that holds the inherited money for your child's benefit without transferring technical ownership to them, fully preserving their benefit eligibility. Failing to proactively build this legal and financial architecture before they turn 18 effectively negates all the care and planning you put into the previous years. Tennessee's system offers deep support, but it does not come to you automatically. You have to activate it based on your child's specific chronological life stage. This leaves you with a definitive checklist. Call TEIS early. Identify the correct waiver path for your child's diagnosis. Build your local support team. And execute legal protections like a trust and power of attorney before their 18th birthday. But understanding this roadmap doesn't remove the friction of actually filling out the paperwork, making the calls, and navigating the bureaucracy on your own. For help translating this map into localized action, there is a free resource called Stella. You can find them at askstellanow.org. They act as a dedicated special needs concierge to help you sort through these options and connect you with exactly the right people. Trading the upfront friction of planning today is exactly what secures absolute peace of mind for your child's future.